Chyka's joining me today and we're going to be doing a beautiful, entertaining dish.
Absolutely. And this is one of my favourites. It's a roasted carrot tart and it's so easy. Anyone can do it. It can be done the day before or on the day and it just looks beautiful.
I think we need to hero these gorgeous carrots a little bit more.
I agree, and I love the different colours. So if you can find the heirloom carrots that also are in the beautiful purples and the yellows, it also looks great with this as well.
All right, well, let's get started. We've got some puff pastry here.
Yeah, so what we need to do here is just pull the sides up to sort of create like a little rim around the pastry base. This is so easy. Literally, it is the easiest thing. While you're doing that, I'm actually going to take our gorgeous carrots and I'm going to leave a little bit of the greenery on the end.
Yes.
And I'm going to cut the ends off, but I'm going to keep it because we're going to use this because you know I love my garnish.
You love garnishing, you love entertaining, and you've got a gorgeous range of plates at Harriscarf, not just plates, many other things.
Yes, lots of bits and pieces.
May I say, what a name for plates. I mean, if it was just, you know, Justine on a plate, it doesn't sound as great as Chyka plates.
Oh, do you know what's so funny? So Chyka means little girl in Spanish.
I wanted to ask you that.
And I, as a little girl, used to watch, Romper Room, and they never said Chyka. They never said my name. Yeah. Now I've got plates with them on the bottom of it, and it kind of gives me a thrill every time I see it. It's ridiculous, but
it's a beautiful name. It's beautiful, and now I know where it comes from.
Now you know what it means exactly.
So I'm just whisking up an egg here. And I've also just used a fork just to pierce the base of it. And that's a really good tip because it's puff pastry, it's going to puff up. And if you do that, the base of it will stay a little flat and then the sides, which is what you want, the border, will lift up nicely.
Yeah, perfect. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to put these gorgeous carrots on the baking tray, which I will lift up here. And I'm going to use some olive oil just to drizzle over. And we're going to bake these in the oven about 20-25 minutes, 200 degrees. They can both go in together, which is great because they should finish at about the same time. And obviously you want these to be golden. We're going to season with some salt and pepper. Don't be shy with the salt. I think people get a little bit nervous about salt, and really, the more the better.
Especially when you've got good quality salt, like Murray River salt.
Oh my gosh, is that not the best?
Yep, absolutely.
Lots of pepper. I mean, I think that looks like a photo already.
I know. All right, I'll whack these in the oven.
Perfect.
And wait for them to cook.
Great. So we've taken out of the oven our beautiful puff case.
Looks great.
And the carrots that are golden brown, and we're going to let them just cool down a little bit. And while that's happening, can we whip together the ricotta and the feta just so it's really nice and smooth?
Absolutely.
And I'm going to then make the delicious sauce that's going to be drizzled on top, which is called a Zhoug. And putting together all our dry ingredients, which we love.
A few spices, cumin, coriander.
Yes, a little bit of garlic.
Yeah. This is so delicious, not just on a vegetarian-style tart like this.
Absolutely.
Grilled lamb. Straight away I think of Zhoug with grilled lamb.
And I also love that we actually use the carrot tops.
Yeah, I mean, we'd throw out. We just would never use them. But they do have that really nice earthy flavour, which imparts a good flavour for something like this.
They do. We've also got some beautiful parsley and some coriander. Just going to rip those up and pop them in as well.
I like your style.
We don't need too much, but just some of the carrot tops. Nice. I'm not going to use the stalk, so I'm just going to put that in. Olive oil in, and of course some salt and pepper, which we love. And then I'm going to blend while you're whisking up.
Okay. And of course you could do this in a blender too if you like, if you want that real smooth consistency. But we don't mind a little bit of chunkiness.
I don't mind a little bit of chunkiness.
All right, we've got all our stunning elements ready to go.
We sure do. And this is cool enough now that we can put this beautiful ricotta filling on top because obviously it would melt otherwise.
True.
So I think as long as we fit it in between the border so it sort of fits in the frame. And then what I'm going to do is layer up the beautiful carrots. And there's no right or wrong way of doing it. You can actually put them in a straight line and make them neat, or you can have them all over the place. I love a tart that's actually not perfect.
Yes.
So this to me is one of those things that, with the carrots and the ends and all the rest of it can look really like it's meant to be.
Yeah. Okay, we're ready for the carrots then, if it doesn't have to be so perfect.
Perfectly perfect. Spread these out.
I love this combo.
There is nothing I love more than a baked carrot.
Yes.
So yummy.
Yeah.
I love the idea that this is the thing that adds the flavour and creates such a beautiful, you know, a meal. And I also guarantee that people will be like, oh, I never would have thought of this.
Exactly. I'm going to go home and make this because I think it's fantastic.
Now, this is our beautiful, I can never pronounce the word properly.
Zhoug.
Zhoug.
Zhoug. Yep.
And so we can then just sort of
Drizzle that over the top.
drizzle this over. You could obviously make this thinner if you wanted to, or keep it thick like this one is.
It goes really nicely with the creaminess of the
breaks
simple
through it, doesn't
ricotta.
it?
Yeah.
And then we've got left over some of our coriander and, of course, some of the carrot tops that we're going to use as garnish.
Okay.
I think that is so pretty. And the thing that you can just eat it is gorgeous.
So entertaining, we take that to the table as is, and then, of course, we have to present this on stunning plates. If you want to take it up to Chyka's level.
See, I actually love layering up my plates, and I set my table like this. So I've got two options here, because it's kind of fun to see how food like this, which is quite colourful, looks on a plain white plate but with a pop of pale blue beneath it, or on the green plate. So working with what you've got as your food colour.
Shall we slice this and see what it looks like?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so it almost looks too pretty to slice
Oh no, it's like
into.
a photo, isn't it?
There we go. Ooh.
Oh, the crunch.
Crunch. So we'll place that on the green.
See how that just pops with the garnish on top?
It certainly does.
And then this is going to look different again on the white, but with the blue coming through. I think people would probably think it's a bit strange to put food like this on a pale blue, like orange and blue together, but it actually looks gorgeous because it's sort of not expected.
Yep.
And I love the fact both of these plates look totally different, and yet it's the same thing.
Yeah, if you just plated that up as is,
Absolutely.
it's just not as impressive as the layering.
Well, you know, the thing is, it's fun, enjoy, pull out things in your cupboard, but I think we should try it and see what it tastes like.
I'll be waiting for this.
I actually put some cutlery at the side just in case we were allowed to try it.
So ricotta, the zhoug, and our beautiful carrots.
Oh, it smells really delicious.
It does.
Oh, that good.
Great dish. Next time I'm having the girls over, this is what I'm going to make them. They're going to love it.
Perfect.